What is going on, everybody? It is Dan, aka Redbeard, and thank you so much for checking out and tuning in to the video. Today is Friday, September 20th, 2019. It is officially the beginning of the second week of the Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta. As you guys know, yesterday, the 19th, was the first official full day of that beta. It launched at noon Pacific Standard Time. I'm sorry, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is noon for those of you in Central and 1 p.m. for those of you on the East Coast, which you guys already know that because we've been playing for officially over 24 hours. But today is the second full day of that beta. So what we're going to do today is kind of go over some of my first impressions of the overall experience yesterday. Crossplay between PlayStation to PC to Xbox, and what some of the good things, what some of the bad things are, some of the raw gameplay you guys will get to watch in the background as we're discussing these things to see kind of how the overall experience looks and things like that. And I've got to tell you guys, it is very kick-ass. It works very well. There's a few things they definitely have to tweak, a few things they have to adjust and balance in terms of the matchmaking, but I think once they get these things down, I think we're going to have a great Call of Duty. I think a lot of people are nitpicking at a lot of other little things that are either going to work themselves out, or they're nitpicking about things that really don't matter. Because honestly, we've been asking for a Call of Duty like this for years. I really genuinely think Infinity Ward is trying to deliver that Call of Duty that we've been asking for. And that's a genuine, that's my genuine feelings. That's my genuine thoughts. Now, obviously, you know, you're going to run into, and I complained about it last weekend with spawns. I complained about it last weekend with the super duper, like, I'm cracked out. I did a couple lines before the match, and like, I'm the best COD player that was ever born, players, and that's inevitable. I came at this game pretty raw with how I feel the very last day of the beta last week, for the PS4 version of the beta. And I've got to say, this weekend, so far, it's only the second day, but I've had a better experience with the game so far, so I can't really complain too much. What I first want to start with, though, is discussing the crossplay. And I've got to say, guys, if anybody in the comment section or in my streams complain about how crossplay works, shut the up. The crossplay is something that Call of Duty players, myself have included, has been asking for years and years and years. Maybe it's because I'm old school. I am still freaking amazed at the crossplay experience. Yes, they really have to fix the issues with the matchmaking pregame lobby, to where you have to back out and disband the party and rejoin and start searching again. That's really annoying. That gets really old after 4 hours of backing out, disbanding the party, re-inviting all your friends or joining on your friends, and then trying to find a game, because you get the infinite, like, looking for a game at less than zero ping message. And, you know, I don't mind dealing with that. Like, as annoying as that is, the more I think about it, I need to quit complaining to myself about that, because, dude, as you see in this video, I'm playing with 2 friends on PC. I'm on PlayStation 4. I've got another homie on Xbox, and then another homie on PlayStation, and we're all playing together. It's seamless. There is none of this whole, like, you have to do a workaround to get to play with your Xbox friends and you're on PlayStation. And another thing that's incredible too is, like, you're playing with a controller versus people with a keyboard and mouse. I mean, there's been the decade-long debates about who's better. Look, we finally have it as Call of Duty players. It's something we've all been looking for years. It is the whole which one's better, who's better. So now you can get in a lobby, you can smack talk each other, you can really get down and dirty and just go at it. And I think that's kick ass. That's something we've been wanting for years. So first and foremost, I just want to address that with you, Infinity Ward, and just say thanks. Thank you for like finally stepping out of your comfort zone and doing it as far as a first-person shooter is concerned. I know we've had that with Fortnite and stuff. I'm not a Fortnite player. I don't care enough about playing with my friends to go out of my way to play Fortnite, because Fortnite is, I think it's a cringy game. I think it's developed really well. It's just not my cup of tea. I'm not a fan of it. Again, I've been gaming since I was a very small child, and that goes back into the early 90s. I've never been interested in a game like that. So thank you, Infinity Ward, for getting out of your comfort zone and doing something new and unique for not necessarily gaming, but for the Call of Duty community. And thank you for sticking by it and your decision to do it with such a game, with a game that I think has so much potential to be a great game. Now, that with that same discussion, though, it goes into the negative aspect of it, which is the matchmaking, which is so slow. It's so slow. And the whole thing with COD, especially when it comes to playing with your friends, is it's a game where you find a match within 30 seconds with your homies. You know, you come home from work, you've had a really long day. Maybe you work at a warehouse, or maybe you work in retail like myself when you're not streaming, or, you know, whatever, or you're trying to get a bunch of matches in on your lunch break or something. Because like when I was in college, I literally lived less than a block away from where I worked, my dorm room, and I used to walk home for lunch, play like 2 or 3 matches of Call of Duty, and then jet back to work, and it was just a good escape. So and that's what Call of Duty's always been about, is that speed of finding a match. And you guys have to fix your matchmaking, which I know you guys are aware of it. I really want to compliment, while we're on the discussion of fixing things, I want to really compliment them when it came to the Predator missile glitch, or cruise missile, I'm sorry. When it came to the cruise missile glitch, you guys got that fixed. When it come to glitching through the vehicle on the Hackney Lumberyard, or whatever it's called, you guys are right on that as far as fixing that. So you guys are doing a really good job at fixing the bugs that were mentioned and discussed by not just me, but multitudes of people last weekend, that were mentioned by much bigger and more successful YouTubers than myself. So you guys are really kick-ass for that. I'm still seeing a lot of people complain about campers. I played last night for about 5 hours. I didn't really experience the overall campers too bad. For me, it was like it's been before. I either got lobbies where they were pushing us back into the spawn point and then putting a lot of pressure on that and holding a spawn down. That to me is not camping. That to me is tactical in terms of the game, the way the game is designed to be played, because that's how old school COD is. You had a point in the maps where that whenever the opposing team ran across that, or you ran across that point, it would flip. It was a rotation line is what some people used to call it. Flip point is what some people used to call it. And you knew, do not run past that flip point, or you're going to flip the spawn. They're going to spawn on our side. We're going to start spawning on their side, and then the map is all fucked up. And that's been very well known if you're an old school COD player. That's why you'll see those choke points where people push up to a choke point, hold that, and then it just seems like you keep spawning into being shot in front of you. That's a tactical play style. It's how the old school pros used to play, the old school like amateurs used to play, like the really intense guys. That's how they used to play. So I'm not really running into the issue, though, other than that of just a guy sitting in the corner with a shotgun, tucked in there with his, picnic basket and, all this and that. Like I keep seeing so much complaints about on social media and stuff. I mean, does it happen every once in a while? Yeah. You're going to run into the occasional guy like that. But overall, that's not been a deterrent for me from playing this game this week, as much as I've heard people and seen people complain about it, honestly, truthfully. So I love the maps. I think the maps are great, other than that stupid fucking train yard map, because you're either giving it or you're receiving it, and there is no in-between balance of that map. I don't know if it's the spawn points I don't know what it is, but that map last weekend was freaking atrocious for spawns, and it's not much better this weekend. But again, I think it's inevitable with maps on Call of Duty. You're going to get some every once in a while. Whenever it loads up, you're just like, oh my God, kill me now. So that's inevitably going to happen in some cases. So, but I will say, guys, overall, first impression going in this weekend, again, I've only played yesterday. I'm about to get booted up today. It's been a great experience. I'm very excited. I had a lot of fun last night with people on stream. I'm really looking forward to tonight's stream. So we'll be going live very soon over there. But anyways, hopefully, you know, I know I'm doing a lot of rambling and stuff, but I really want to focus on talking about crossplay and just emphasize how well it works for this game. It works incredibly well. So again, Infinity Ward, thank you so much for sticking your neck out, getting out of your comfort zone with this game, trying to do this crossplay. There were so many people saying, you know, it's going to work like this. And there was a whole nother group of people saying, no, they will never, there's no way they will ever, ever, ever do that. Because it's been such an issue between Sony and Microsoft for so long. And truthfully, I was in that boat. I was a part of that crowd that did not honestly believe you would genuinely be able to make it happen. I didn't think Sony would allow you guys to either do a workaround or however you guys are making it happen. But you guys are making it happen. So thank you guys so much for doing that and just proving me wrong in my thought process and just bringing something new to my attention. So you guys are incredible. Thank you guys so much. But my first impression was going into the second weekend, I think it's incredible. I think it works great. I think it runs great. Just fix those things that I mentioned as of right now. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the commentary. Thank you guys so much. Hit the like. Please comment if you want to. If you have any opinions on this stuff, remember to sub if you haven't, if you're new, and turn on the notification bell because, you know, sometimes that, you know, YouTube allows that to work sometimes. So thank you guys so much. Have an excellent rest of your day. And we'll see you guys over at twitch.tv/RedbeardTV for some of that live streaming content if you want to be a part of some of these videos when they're in the process of being recorded. So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. We out.